Hi, this is Sean, and this channel's called Wolf Dog Moon. And on today's episode of Book Reviews, we're gonna review the most important book besides the Bible in America, the Constitution of the United States of America and other American documents, We the People. If you like this kind of content, awesome book reviews and stuff like that, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel for more, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below, and share with your friends. Alright, let's get into this one. Alright, I have here a sort of faux leather bound edition of the Constitution of the United States of America and other classic American documents. And this is Barnes & Noble exclusive, and it's put out by, let's see, this Fall River Press from New York. Now, right off the bat, this is an awesome deal. This is in the section of books at Barnes & Noble, for example, where I got the King James Bible, and then you can get other classic all-time great works, and they have a special price point for them between I think $10 and $20, and they come in these specially bound editions and also special formats and stuff. And so definitely right off the bat, these are a great value and a great deal because they put a lot of craftsmanship into these books, and also you get these awesome classics. You know, Sun Tzu's The Art of War is another one that is included in this line of books that Barnes & Noble sells. So right off the bat, I would tell you get a great value with these, and you get excellent presentation. They have this awesome end papers. So they got this kind of rice paper linen quality to the pages, and then it's like a thicker stock right here, and then the pages themselves have a real thick parchment quality to them, so that it'll hold up for a long time. And then the ink is really well done and produced, so they got this really well done. And so right here you get the details. It says Fall River Press, New York, an imprint of Sterling Publishing Co. Inc. And then Fall River Press, it says registered trademarks of Barnes & Noble Booksellers Inc. So this is an awesome collection of, and I'm going to show you the contents right here. So it has an introduction, and then note on the text, and then the birth of a nation, the Mayflower Compact, Christian Charity, a model hereof, John Winthrop. It has the first Thanksgiving Day, Margaret Junkin Preston, the Return of the Pilgrims, Robert Frost. I think that's a poem. The Declaration of Rights of 1765, the Boston Tea Party, Francis Drake, Henry Lee's Resolution of Independence, Patrick Henry's address to the Second Virginia Convention. Then you get the epic, the Declaration of Independence of the United States of America. And then you get also from Common Sense, Thomas Paine. Now this was an important work that really galvanized the colonists to, and it was an impetus to really push the fight for independence and the Declaration of Independence. And then you have Paul Revere's Ride, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. So I think that's another poem about Paul Revere's Ride. You got Concord Hymn by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And at some point I'm going to do a review of his works. Then you have Hail Columbia, Joseph Hopkins. Then you have George Washington's first inaugural speech, George Washington's farewell address, Land of the Willful Gospel, Sidney Lanier, America, Samuel Francis Smith, and much more. You get all these epic documents, the Federalist Papers that were important to the creation of the Constitution. You have the Constitution of the United States of America. You have the Bill of Rights. Then you have the amendments to the Constitution of the United States of America, and much more. You get songs in here. You get like poems and stuff. You have civil disobediences in here. Henry David Thoreau. That's another one I need to do a review on, is Walden. And then you have the Emancipation Proclamation by Abraham Lincoln. Then you have the epic, the Gettysburg Address, Abraham Lincoln. You get awesome stuff in this book. This collection is amazing. I got this primarily for my daughter and stuff, and my son, and also for myself to go through and read it whenever I need to read it and get into the history of the creation of our awesome country, the birth of a nation. This book is epic. It even has the Mayflower Compact. And what's cool about this too is they don't change the language. For example, the King's English and like the way they spoke and stuff. This keeps the documents as they were, so it doesn't try to sort of translate them into modern speaking. Like they use words and alternative invariants of words that we use, and then they use words that we don't, and sort of an acronym like accents that we don't use anymore. Well, yoke is a word that we still use, but I'm trying to find an example here. It can, you have to take your time in those parts where they used more antiquated, that's what the word I'm looking for. They used more antiquated language. And I mean, this is hundreds of years ago, so they spell things differently, and they kept it that way in this book, which is awesome. And so it has all the important works contained in here in this awesome volume, and it's perfectly curated. It has in the back, it lists the presidents, all the presidents of the United States. It has the Bill of Rights in it. This is an epic collection. It even has songs from Sea to a Shining Sea and how those were, the song came about and stuff. And then the hymns and different things that when the soldiers went off to war, for example, in the Civil War and stuff, maybe some of the hymns that they had done. And then you have poems in here that, right here it says, there was cavalry, infantry, bugle and drum, full 7,000 in pomp and parade, the chivalry, flower of Mexico, and a gaunt 200 in the Alamo. So you get these epic poems and stuff included in here. And so this is something you can really immerse yourself into and get into the history of our awesome country and really get yourself knowledgeable about the birth and the different struggles that the founders and the different important historical figures had to address. And you got Abraham Lincoln's Declaration of Independence, and you have, not Declaration of Independence, excuse me, Emancipation Proclamation, and then you have his the Gettysburg Address, and how difficult the Civil War was on our country, and how we needed to heal from this horrible event that happened. So I'm going to get to my final thoughts on this. I'm mostly going to talk about, in terms of my final thoughts, in terms of this Fall River Press edition of this work and all these different American documents and classics and stuff. It's even embossed, so the lettering is embossed into this. I think this is like a faux leather, and so it's really cool. You get this awesome quality, and I'll show you the back. You get this imprint of the United States flag and Old Glory, and you get this leather like feel and texture, and the coloring's really awesome. And you get this awesome like sort of rice linen paper, is the end papers. There's so much quality built into this book. You get an afterword. I'll let you take a look at that for a second. So you get these awesome afterwords in here. You have an appendix that lists all the presidents of the United States. You get everything in this book. So this is an awesome value and an awesome construction of the book. It's solid. It's got a lot of weight to it. You can hold it in your hand really comfortably. It would be nice if it had a ribbon. At some point, maybe I'll have one put in somehow. Figure out where that can be done. You know, that would be like the icing on the cake for this. It doesn't need a ribbon though. You could always just use your bookmarks that you like to use. And so this is an awesome one. I don't think you can go wrong with this. This is probably something for every child should have one of these books in their room so they can go through it and learn the history of and the Constitution of the United States of America and all the classic American documents. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our prosperity. Do ordain and establish the Constitution for the United States of America. Yeah, this is an epic collection. I'm so glad I got it. It's an awesome deal. You pick this up at Barnes & Noble exclusively. It's awesome that they're doing something like this. And I give them a lot of praise and mad props for putting this document, all these documents together and at an affordable price and in an epic way like this with this full leather. And you got these embossed engraved stars on the edge. You get this is all engraved, so you can really feel the weight of the words. And then, like I said, on the back, even on the side, it's embedded in here. It's engraved. It's like engraved permanently. And then on the back too, you have this flag. It's the same thing. So I'd pick this up every time. This is something I think you can't go wrong with this. This is a can't miss product that Barnes & Noble puts out. And so, and at an affordable price, this should be in every classroom and in every room of every person in America so that they can get immersed in these epic documents that solidify our nation, and also the building blocks and the foundation and of this historic creation of the United States of America. So I don't think you can go wrong with this one. And comment down below, let me know what you think, and let me know if this video has helped you in any way. And we hope that this video finds you having an awesome day, and we hope that you have a blessed day and that your spirits remain high. Signing out.